Submission or surrender, you hear the bell. What is that? She's got, I thought it was a rope in her hands, but that's pearls. Oh, Marina, it just made her mad.
And there will be no pearl clutching here tonight. There will just be unparalleled levels of violence. Quick boot to the midsection by Shafir. And now Shafir, using that mixed martial arts training, Brian, battering the four-time former AEW Women's World Champion.
Yeah, I mean, she's been hit by some of the toughest hitters in all of sports in her MMA career.
Look at the blood on the ring. Oh my gosh. I got to do a big cleanup before our next matches.
You see Sky Blue, she and Willow Nightingale, the first women, the anchors of their respective sides, and Sky Blue has just lost gallons and gallons of blood. Yeah. I know that's not physically possible, but it sure seems like it.
Yeah, I mean, she's been bleeding since nearly the start of this match.
Yeah, it was the Willow Nightingale raking Sky Blue's face across the fencing that is. You see Timeless Toni Storm wrapping that tape around her fist.
Absolutely, and that is Timeless Toni Storm. I don't know what she has, but I do know this 2.5-hour telecast will continue after this. We will have pinfalls count anywhere. Hangman Adam Page will be going up against Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs, and then the men, another one. There's your Hangman Adam Page against Powerhouse Hobbs. Falls count anywhere. What's Toni Storm doing?
Toni Storm, she wrapped the tape around with the outside, the sticky part out, and she has broken that champagne bottle and using a broken glass. And
it's smart. It's brilliant. Hands are taped.
Timeless Toni Storm, the glass around the left hand, and the left-handed doom, and the double hip attack.
It's amazing what's going on here. That I would say that many are still standing. Some are not, as you can see.
And remember, Timeless Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa, they're on the same side of the bracket as Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir. So this is a potential preview of their semifinal round match, but that's not to count out Riho, Alex Windsor, and Ty Mello and Anna Jay. But those four women, Brian, I would have to imagine have a huge advantage because they will have not competed in the blood and guts match.
Yeah, I mean, they'll come into those tag team tournament matches completely fresh.
Well, the blood and guts match is officially underway. It is only submission or surrender from here on out. The carnage continues live. See Mina Shirakawa. She's been favoring that left shoulder, Brian. So easy to pick up an injury inside this cage with so many moving parts.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen multiple people get caught up in the barbed wire that was wrapped around the kendo stick that Sky Blue brought into the ring in the very beginning of this match. I mean, look at this. Toni Storm driving the pearls into Marina Shafir's forehead. I mean, this is chaos. This is a mess.
You know, Brian, we're getting just about 40 minutes into this match. You got to realize that some of the steam is taken out of some of these ladies, including the first two that were in the ring, Sky Blue and Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, and you know, I had mentioned before Jamie Hayter being down after that one chair shot by Megan Bayne, and she hasn't done a lot of offense since. I mean, she's barely gotten to her feet. She's up on her feet now, but I mean, everybody's taking stray shots.
That's right, 2 rings, so many in the ring, Brian. You really got to try to have eyes in the back of your head. You could be in command and something hits you in the back of the noggin.
Yeah, and not only do you have to watch out for people, you have to watch out for all the weapons laying all over the ground. I mean, look, I see some wood splinters in the ring to your left now that, I mean, you know.
Right.
I mean, are you even going to be aware of that? I mean, I would think somebody like Mercedes Moné, who really plans and prepares for every single match that she has, I mean, this would really put somebody like her at a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. Even the glass that was around the fist, taped around the fist of Timeless Toni Storm is probably out the lane in the ring as well.
Yeah, and it's got to be somewhere. I mean, I see.
Oh, Marina Shafir, she's busted open, I think, by the glass from Timeless Tony Storm's fist.
Yeah, I mean, this is just wild. You know, these are the types of matches that can shorten people's careers.
Yeah, these are career-shortening matches. These are life-altering matches. Just ask anybody that has stepped inside the blood and guts cage before. Marina Shafir stumbling over her own partner as Mercedes with a handbag there. Who knows what's inside of that? And now a table somehow introduced to the ring.
Where did that table come from?
I saw it in the distance, but I thought they had thrown it away, but they brought it back. I thought they had thrown it outside the ring.
Submission or surrender, the only way the blood and guts match will end. All 12 competitors are locked inside the steel cage. Jamie Hayter bouncing the bloody head of Sky Blue off the unforgiving steel. And now Hayter.
Sky Blue better hang on.
Power bomb on the table.
Oh my God.
The elbow drop. Things going from bad to worse for Sky Blue.
Sky Blue has taken so much punishment.
Remember, it was Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale, the anchors for their team, the women that started off the night here some 40-plus minutes ago.
Sky Blue was the first person in the ring. First person in rings.
Remember, Sky Blue and Julia Hart, they have that semifinal round AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship title match with Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. That's if any of those four women leave this cage under their own power, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see who's even able to compete in that tag tournament after tonight.
Oh, there we see the TBS Championship title belt that was introduced to this match via the champion, Mercedes Moné. Mercedes. Now Mercedes looking for the money maker on Timeless Tony Storm, but Chris Statlander hoists up Mercedes. Mercedes lands on her feet. Stabber by the woman who, from a week from Saturday, will challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship. And now,
Oh my God.
Moné. Oh, wait.
Cameron has brass knuckles.
Underneath the puppet with the knuckles, and boom! Cameron! What a shot from Harley!
How about that? How about that from Harley? Well, there she goes.
A back heel trip from Julia Hart. And Tekla comes in. The stomp to the back of the head. This Triangle of Madness trio has worked exceptionally well, Brian.
Yeah, and I mean, this is their type of match. They thrive in this sort of chaos, and they've looked really impressive. I mean, think of how great Sky Blue has been doing until she got put through that table. I mean, she's under that table. The referees are checking on her.
What is Julia Hart doing?
Julia and Tekla slipping through the truss to the outside.
I mean, you can't win the match like that. Are they just going to leave?
Well, I mean, we've seen the blood and guts match spill outside the cage. We've seen the surrender happen. It doesn't mean the submission doesn't need to happen inside the ring.
This is very bizarre.
Get in the ring.
Referee Mike Posey wants the key from Mike Posey. And meanwhile, Posey,
He's the keeper of the key.
I don't think he even realizes that Tekla just wiped out the referee. And now, the Triangle of Madness in possession of the key. I mean, we've never seen somebody slip through the cage like that before, let alone two competitors.
Yeah, I'm not sure any men could actually fit through there.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. They're small enough to fit through there, and we didn't even think of that.
Oh my gosh! Jamie Hayter got caught coming through that cage. Mercedes Moné. With full gear, just 10 days away What shape are any of the competitors involved in Blood and Guts going to be in? A tackler! A double spear for Hayter and Harley.
Just look at the carnage in the ring now and out of the ring.
Statlander dragging Mercedes to the outside and slammed the cage door on the head. I believe that was, it was Megan Bain. And Statlander, Tekla and Julia Hart going face first into the cage. Mercedes trying to make an escape to the top of the cage.
Oh my God! You know what?
We've seen this in the past, yes. Tony. This is ill-advised.
Ill-advised. Listen, and I get it. The emotions, the adrenaline, the career.
Mercedes, her leg is through the truss.
I was getting ready to say a career could end something like that. It could end on the way up.
And Mercedes, she is still fighting. She is still trying to batter the AEW Women's World Champion. But Chris Statlander with the CEO around the shoulders. And gosh! The Samoan drop! Mercedes and Statlander.
Look at the bodies in and out of the ring.
And look at Julia Hart. I mean, with Statlander and Mercedes outside of the ring, I can't even tell who else is outside of the ring, but Julia Hart desperately trying to lock the door.
Wow, these two women, a week from Saturday, Full Gear presented by DC.
A timeless Tony Storm. Oh, the shoe! Watch for the shoe, indeed, as Tony Storm digging the shoe into the head of Sky Blue. And there, the shoe from Marina Shafir as well. But it's tough to get a look through the cage. I'm not sure that timeless Tony Storm, I'm not sure she has their full complement of reinforcements in there.
No, I mean, I know Harley Cameron is locked out. Chris Statlander's locked out. Oh, there's still some glass.
Oh, it's
the glass from Mercedes champagne bottle.
From the champagne bottle.
Yeah, the referees are trying to sweep it up, I think.
Glass stuck into the forehead of Marina.
And remember, it was Marina who came to the ring with the combat boots on. She took them off.
She's got a mirror.
Oh, no.
What's so sure what she looks like? Marina.
I'm not sure that's what she has in mind.
Marina, get out of the way. For crying out loud.
Tony Storm. The mirror on the face of the prophet. Shafir!
Oh my God!
As Mina Shirakawa busted open as well. Timeless Tony Storm. The mirror into the face of Will Nightingale, Megan Bain. And,
gosh! A superplex into that middle part of the two rings.
I told you it was a key part of all this.
That is apron on apron. And now look at Shirakawa. She is battering Megan Bain with that barbed wire bat. And now Mina Shirakawa. What an unbelievable sight.
Figure four with the barbed wire bat. And we're in Flair country here.
Yes, sir.
The bat into the flesh of the Megasis. And now, Shafir, look at this. Stepping on the glass and, oh my gosh! Bailing out her partner in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament.
Gentlemen, this is wilder than I even imagined. Oh God, look at that.
And look at this triangle of madness holding back timeless Tony Storm. As Marina Shafir with Mina Shirakawa. The TBS Championship belt. Timeless Tony Storm is just forced to watch.
Yeah, and all their teammates, with the exception of Will, who's out, they're all on the outside. They're all left out. Nobody can help.
Tony Storm. Is she gonna surrender? Can she watch this? Can she watch Mina Shirakawa battered, brutalized like this?
This was a plan. You can see it.
Oh my gosh!
You can see what the Triangle of Madness is doing. Wait a minute. What?
Tony Storm, she has surrendered. Tony Storm, rather than see more punishment inflicted on Mina Shirakawa, has surrendered.
She couldn't watch anymore, guys. And now they are leveling timeless Toni Storm. They're not done. She has surrendered. Come on now.
Well, the winners.
The winners of this match, Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Tekla, Megan Bain, Mercedes Moné, and The Problem, Marina Shafir.
Ryan, I think the Triangle of Madness, Marina Shafir, Megan Bain, and Mercedes Moné, they identified the weakness in the opposition, and it is the relationship between timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, there's not many women in that match who would have quit or give up on their own. But when you love somebody, I mean, you'll protect them with all your life. I don't blame Toni Storm there at all.